Lieutenant Chris Olivarez, he's joining me now. Lieutenant, have the deportations begun?
Hey, Stuart, good morning. So, of course, in Texas, Stuart, I mean, we pretty much have Texas secured. We haven't seen as far as deportations or mass deportations in the state of Texas, but that's in part because of what we've been able to do over the last, 4 years with Operation Lone Star with our state troopers and National Guard soldiers. Plus, we have a Governor Abbott, who has taken action from day one and continues to take action, has prioritized the safety and security of our state. So I do expect that we are seeing deportations in other cities and other communities, such as New York, Chicago, California, because for the most part, those that are crossing illegally, they don't want to stay in Texas. They're going to these sanctuary cities, these states, these other communities. So that's where we're seeing those mass deportations starting to begin. And of course, at some point, we will see some of those in Texas as we start looking for criminals and those that are public safety threats and getting them removed as soon as possible.
Chris, I want you to take a look at this. It is Trump's border executive orders on day one. Quite a long list, actually. Have you seen any change on the ground yet?
Well, I mean, as I mentioned, Texas, we have it secured. We've been able to get border crossings down over 87% since January. But one thing that I will say is that one thing that we have seen a change in is the cancellation of the CBP1 app. So now you're seeing that activity at the ports of entry where now those appointments have been completely canceled, which rightfully so. You had over 900,000 migrants that were released through the CBP1 app. And of course, that was all done because the outgoing administration was trying to avoid the negative optics. So what better way to conceal and process and release migrants into the country is through the use of the CBP1 app. So that we have seen, and I think that's going to be proven to be very effective as it slows the flow of people trying to make their way to the border.
Chris Olivarez, always good. Thanks for joining us, sir.